What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, Trading Simplified. Want to get into a few things. We're going to review the YouTube portfolio. We're going to go over some stock levels, and the market is booming right now. So let's take a look into that. All right, so the YouTube portfolio is up to $88,843. We started this in 2022. We've been filming ever since we started this YouTube channel. So I appreciate you guys supporting the channel. If you want to see the exact holdings, then sign up to be a member on YouTube, or you can join my WAP. So year to date, we're down 8.89%. S&P 500 is down 6.37%. Something I wanted to show you guys was this NVDA play. NVIDIA, I called out on my WAP 2 days ago. I'm going to show you that in a second. Called that retest of $100 back to $110. For those of you that are in my WAP, got this play, we're able to make a 10 to 11% move. Now just look at this in the last 1 month chart. It was very obvious looking at it. You could see that $100 was a psychological support level because it broke down here in this level and then retested and then bounced higher. So right here is on my WAP, is where I posted 3 days ago that I'm monitoring NVIDIA stock, posting out the levels, and then I post videos on my WAP just for my members, exclusive to them because they're supporting me and my channel. Thank you guys so much for supporting me. Now let's get back to the levels. So taking a look at NVIDIA, we had a nice move up here as a nice rally. And I think we got to pay attention to a few things. We have this nice ascending support channel growing right up here. Let's see if it can get past the major resistance zone, which right now, very easy to see, is $115 per share. So let's see, starting next week, are we going to get a move to retest this? NVIDIA needs to reclaim 115 in order to make its attempt to back to 123. So we are going to look at this level, and we have to make sure that we get above 115, hold 116 area, push back up into resistance again, which would be around 123. So there's two major levels to watch. 115 and 123 about is where I predict we will have heavy resistance. That's what we're looking for with that. Let's go back over now. Let's take a look at a few other stocks that we're looking at that are interesting to us. NBIS is something that is interesting to me. Just looking at them, earnings play up to $25. If they can break above this $25 range, then maybe we can make a move back up to 30. Looking at the Qs, triple Q, the NASDAQ 100, they have broken through this level at 450 and held it. I would like to see a retest of this level. It is currently trailing higher right now, which is excellent. But we cannot ignore the fact that there is definitely resistance around this $480 range. So let's be cautious looking at that level right there. Next, I wanted to bring up Tesla. Tesla has been on a tear lately. Looking at year to date, you know that Tesla, unless you've been living under a rock, has sold off almost 50%. 488 all the way down to 230 is 52%. It's still on sale at 41% discount right now. It is testing major resistance at this 200 EMA at 285. This is definitely a critical point for Tesla. If it can break this 285 level, I want to see, is it going to retest $300 per share? So just focusing on these levels, we need to see, can it hold 285? You have multiple touch points right here and also right in this area right here. So watching that level for that. Other ETFs that I've been buying, looking at Dow Jones, picking up shares down here. I mentioned this in the WAP and the YouTube members as well, around that 369, 370 range. So that's been an excellent buy. Just buying it right in those levels, and we're already up over 8%, and that's a nice safe ETF to buy. SPSM, I bought around $35. And we've had a nice movement up to about $40 so far. Had some great entries during this capitulation with all this tariff news. Up about 10% on that position as well. And SCHD I've been taking positions in around that 24.3 level. Always updating my YouTube members and my WAP members, my buys, up 6% on that, which has been excellent so far. So now getting back to it, looking at the SPY. Been watching this area for potential rejection here. If it can hold 550, the SPY, I think we have more room for upside. Definitely something to look for with these multiple touch points at 550, 550, rejection right here at 550. And now looking at it right here, it is consolidating above. We need to see the SPY, which is the S&P 500. We need to see this consolidation right here and then blast for a new higher. That's what we're looking for with the SPY. Next, Newsmax is something I'm watching. Obviously, this trades like a penny stock. It started at $14, blast up to $2.87. Now it is all the way down to about $22. I'm watching to see if it's going to break 21 and start heading lower to about $15 per share. Google stock, as bad as this looks, it's not terrible. Earnings went well, 160. I have shares of this in the YouTube portfolio, blasted up to 169, and then it all faded. But if you're trading Google, I believe that you just got to look for these common support levels at 159 to 160. If you have the touch right here, you have the touch right in this zone as well, where it's testing 160, 161. And now we're at that level again. So let's see, is it going to hold this level? If Google can retest 159, 160 right there and then make its bounce back up, that would confirm the bullish trend on it. So looking for that bounce and then push back up right there. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. Thank you, members, for supporting the channel. Appreciate you guys paying the membership. They get access to the membership-only videos. They can see the YouTube portfolio buys and sells. They also get access to my posts where I make it members only for some of them. And then also, if you're interested in joining the WAP, $10 a month. It's right here. You click on the link, go through it. You'll meet the community. Everybody's great on there. Everybody's just trying to make money. It's nice to have a community chat where people are posting their trade ideas, or maybe it's setting up their investments. They're trying to do long-term investments. You have a bunch of ideas to bounce off of. And, for a couple dollars a month, you get access to that, which is nice. If you want to support the YouTube channel, just click on this link right here, or you can just click the join button on the tab right here. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Hope you have a great weekend.